Are you ready to transform your life? I know I'm ready to step into that new level. For a while now, these two words, self-awareness, have carried me through a lot. This is actually where the motto "Stay True to Self" comes from. It's carrying the awareness of who you are wherever you are. Loving yourself, being yourself, and knowing yourself. Because whenever there's a lot going on in your life, you'll always be able to come back to who you truly are. Life is always constantly changing, so it's important we establish a foundation of the things that fulfill us and make us who we are. Because whenever you get off track, you'll know exactly how to get back on track. Yo, what's going on, fam? Welcome back to a brand new video with your boy Jeroy. Thank you for bringing the energy and bringing the vibe to the channel once again. I appreciate you guys. Welcome to Getting My Life Together Part 3. Now, if you haven't seen the first two parts yet, you gotta go check them out because they're fire and very informative. And listen, our channel is a safe place, and I know I'm not the only one getting back on track from the things that have been holding me back. So put in writing right now in the comment section, what is something that you have been struggling with that you need to get in order for you to level up? So one of my current struggles is minimizing distractions. So the solution is staying on top of my to-do list. This way I give myself worthy objectives throughout the day, and this minimizes my distractions. Problem solved. So I already wrote up my whole entire day. My whole day is planned out. Wrote it up at the coffee shop yesterday. So all we got to do is execute. That's it. And of course, to begin the day, you guys already know we got to fuel the body to keep the mind sharp. And I'm going to be honest, I already had my vegan water, which was quite sensational, I must say. So I think we're going to make, you might have guessed it, a smoothie. Yeah. Okay, so let's train. It's Monday. This is the first day of the week of my 5-day workout split, which is lower squat focused. So we're mainly going to be doing quad movements with some other body movements as well. Now, for me, I'm a big advocate for mind, body, spirit, and I believe health is the most important thing to me, and it should be the most important thing to you guys as well. So throughout my day, when you guys see these videos, I mainly focus on training my mind, my body, and my spirit every single day, because I know if these things are aligned and I'm working at these things every single day, it's going to allow me to operate at my highest self. So to begin this workout, I started off with some skips. I mentioned before, I used to do 1,000 skips every single day before college basketball. So I love jumping rope. This really just warms up my body. This is a great endurance movement for your upper and your lower body. So beginning the workout with skips to get that blood flow going. Then we jump straight into core. And I always try to get people to understand that core is your whole trunk of your body. It's not just your abs, it's not just your obliques, it's not just your lower back, but it's your core. This is your whole torso. So I like to do planks because it's a great way for you to work on your stability. You need to make sure that you have a nice stable core, so that way when you're doing upper body movements, lower body movements, you're able to stabilize your body throughout these movements. So this is just a great way for you to also get warmed up before your working sets. All right, moving on to our working sets, starting off with goblet squats, which I love very much. This is a great quad movement. Now, when I'm doing my lower body, I like to have flat shoes or no shoes at all. This way I can feel the foundation of the ground, and I'm not dealing with any imbalances from wearing all different types of shoes and shoes that aren't leveled like most of us are doing. So if you've never done lower body with no shoes on, you should try it. You're going to be able to feel the activation so much more. Now, moving on, you know we got to get it in with our unilateral movement. Every single lower body workout, I'm going to do some single leg movement. This way I can work on any imbalances I may be dealing with. I can also work on my stability by working on one leg, and I'm also working on single leg strength. For any of you athletes that may be watching this, if you've ever seen an athlete that can explode off one leg, they're either very gifted or they work on single leg strength as well. To wrap up my lower body movements, I did some quad extensions. Not much to see here, just an accessory movement that's going to really help you focus on the contraction of that muscle group that you're trying to work. I did this for 3 to 4 sets for 12 to 15 reps. So after my workout, I took a cold shower, gave Leia a frozen banana because she deserves it, and then I got into my meal, which took me like 5 minutes to make. I already had the quinoa prepared from the other day, which is a great protein source of a grain, and then I had some daring chicken, which is a plant-based protein source. Very simple ingredients, and I threw in some avocado as well for some healthy fats. This was a quick and easy meal, and I also had a Siggy's yogurt, which is unlike any yogurt you've probably ever had. Well, back at the cribbo, if you guys hear any noise in the background, it's because she's throwing down some tofu scrambled breakfast tacos that I'm very excited about. But shout out to my barber, man. Like, shout out to having a good barber because they're gonna take care of you. And my relationship with my barber is real cool, like the dynamic, because he was watching my videos before he actually moved to Houston. And if you need a new barber, I actually found him through this app called Booksy. This is not sponsored, but it helped me find him as a barber and the things I needed. And I told him straight up, I'm like, listen, the reason I sit in your chair is because the consistency. Like, you ever gone to a barber shop where you would get your hair cut one way, and then the next time you get cut, they don't do the same thing. And that triggers me. So I just wanted a barber that could do the same thing consistently. You know what I'm saying? But it's day 2. What I'm about to do is get into some reading, because one thing I said to myself is that I need to start reading again because knowledge is power. And I had like a big phase where I was reading a lot. Some of you guys already know this. And I stopped reading because I was like, now it's time to apply the things that I learned. And now I feel like I'm back in that phase where I want to receive some new knowledge, learn some new things. I usually pick out psychology books. I majored in psychology in college, so it's just kind of my thing. I love learning about the mind and why we act the way we do, react the way we do, all those types of things. So this is the book I'm reading currently. I think I showed this in Getting My Life Together Part 2. No cover, flimsy covers are nasty. This is The Art of Impossible. It's an amazing book so far, but it's a thick boy. It's a thick boy. I've been reading for a while, and I still got like 200 pages to go. I don't know how I feel about that. But the next book is going to be this book right here. Listen, man, flow. Once I saw this, I was like, I need to pick this up. It is another psychology book, and I'm big into just like the flow state, like understanding the flow state and what it means, okay? So this book definitely intrigued me. So I'm going to read for 15 minutes, 15-minute reading block, no distractions, phone on, do not disturb. And then after that, I'm going to show you guys what Hisela is cooking up because it's smelling quite sensational, I must say. Can you give us a breakdown of what you have right here?
This is tofu scramble. It is made with bell peppers, onions, a few seasonings, but try to keep it natural, delicious with avocado. And that is that.
A few days ago over on Instagram, I proposed a Q&A. If you guys had any health, wellness, or lifestyle questions, go ahead and ask, and I'm going to feature one of the questions at the end of this video. And I believe this is something I'll continue to do to keep everybody a part of the community because this is our community. And this question was asked by Darian, and Darian asked, what keeps you motivated on those days where you aren't necessarily in workout mode? Well, to be honest, at this point, I'm always kind of in workout mode. If I skip a day where I would normally train, I kind of get that itching feeling, the same feeling I would get when I didn't touch a basketball. So at this point for me, it's just discipline. But before, when I really needed some motivation, what I would do is just watch like a video over on YouTube. It could just be like a basketball commercial. It could be like Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. something that is just going to get me into that mode, get me ready to go. So you can look at things visually if you're a visual person. But other than that, being consistent in the gym, a lot of it just comes down to building that habit and just being very disciplined at it. Because, you know, motivation is fickle, but that discipline is continuous, most definitely. So I appreciate you guys watching to the end of this video, getting my life together, part 3. I'll see you guys soon. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and as always, stay true to self.